And what did you know about Islam?
My best friend is Muslim,
Okay.
so he used to tell a lot about Islam.
Okay.
So his
Back
name is
in India,
Imran. Back in India,
Okay.
yeah. His name is Imran.
Okay. That's my name as well.
Oh wow.
My name is Imran as well.
Yeah.
Barun, right?
Barun, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, like you said, because Qatar World Cup's coming up.
Yeah, Qatar.
So
World
we're
Cup.
asking people, what's your goal?
Okay.
What's your goal in life, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think the goal of life is?
For my girl,
Yeah, your goal of life, or generally the goal of life?
so my girl, like basically came from India. I'm a student.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years. I just completed a master's. I want to settle in UK, so I want to start a good restaurant, kind of thing. So I used to work in a rickshaw called restaurant in Durban.
Yeah.
So the restaurant is renovating. The outside there.
Okay. just
On
there,
that place, yeah, they're renovating. So that's it. Like those kind of restaurant, the Indian themed street food.
Yeah.
I would like to start
So that's
it in
your-
UK.
that's your goal?
Not an ultimate goal. Present.
Next couple of
Yeah,
years.
it's a short-term goal. I can say that one. In future, I may start more branches to get as a good franchisee. That's my main goal.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good. Everyone has to have those goals.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
life. But what about beyond that, Varun? Now, so say you do that, you have a successful restaurant, you
Yeah.
make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a good life.
Yeah.
You want to get a restaurant, you have all of that. But what about the end of life? What is it all about?
So my ultimate goal, going back to India,
Yeah.
spending rest of the time with my friends. So this is
Yeah.
my main time, by good age, exact age, where I need to have friends, everything. I left everything back and came to UK to settle my life
Yeah.
here, so that in future my children or my friends will stay together with a good life without any problems. Hope so.
Hopefully. That's what we will hope for.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, okay, so now beyond that as well.
Yeah.
We know we're all going to die.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Ultimately, we'll die, right?
Yeah.
We want to live a good life. But what is life all about? Why were we created? What do you think the answer to that question is?
So sometimes I also.
I know it's a deep philosophical question.
Yeah,
but it's
I
good
also
to think about
sometimes,
this.
like, in the meantime, like without any work or traveling, I used to think all these kind of
Yeah.
things. Like, I'll not get any answer for this.
Yeah.
While I also used to think like these kind of things.
Yeah.
So what is the life example? Why we are happening?
Why do we exist?
Exist. So not in this. I don't know whether I can speak or not. Yesterday, like I was working with my friend. She's having some pains.
Yeah.
She's a girl. She's having some pains. Like she's suffering. She need these pads. They are not available in the warehouse.
Yeah.
She need a 20p coin to insert.
Yeah.
In the warehouse, we must not bring any cash or anything to inside.
Yeah.
There, like yesterday evening, this was happened. Everything, like she was asking everyone, do you have 20p? So this warehouse can keep those as a free thing.
Okay.
But they did not keep. They are charging 20p. So we're asking everyone, do you have 20p because she need to use this.
Yeah.
At the time she was crying, why we get all this? Only why we suffer all this?
Yeah.
At the time I was thinking, why only girls need to suffer all this?
Yeah.
Yesterday evening I was going through all to this, but obviously we don't have any answer.
Yeah.
Just a question raises
Yeah.
in my mind. That's
Yeah,
it.
so and that's true. Life, there's suffering in life
Yeah.
as well. So many bad things that happen. you know?
Yeah.
So many evil people there in this
Yeah,
world as
yeah.
well that do some really bad things. So it's like, what is it all about? You think about it sometimes, right? So from an Islamic perspective, from Islam,
Yeah.
one of the most beautiful things about Islam is that it answers those questions.
Yeah.
Right? And like you said, if we look at it generally from life, what is the goal of life? What is the meaning of life? There is no answer.
Yeah.
You can think about it, philosophize, you'll never come to an answer.
Exactly,
Right? All we can do is make up meaning for us. But only if you believe in God. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe. I do.
So if you believe in God, then only the answer can come from the one that made us.
Okay, yeah.
Because we didn't make ourselves.
Yeah,
right?
obviously,
So
yeah.
it can't. The answer is not going to come from us. It's
Yeah.
going to come from the one that made us. Right. So in Islam, in the Quran, we believe God has given us the answer, and
Yeah.
when it says the purpose of life, God tells us He made us to know Him
Yeah.
and to worship Him.
Yeah.
Now, worship means not only praying, but doing good things in life, helping people. You see something bad, try to solve it.
Yeah.
Do what you can in your power.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So live a good life, and ultimately we're going to go back to God.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So the purpose of life is to know God and worship Him. But what ends up happening in this world, bro, as you know, we become busy, materialism, we run after money, run after wealth, and we keep chasing these things till we die.
Yes.
Right? And we're never fulfilled. How many times, Varun, I'm sure this happened to you, you know, when you wanted to come to England, you were really excited,
Yeah.
right? When you came, you enjoyed it a few weeks, and then you realize, okay, this isn't as amazing as I
Yeah,
thought, right?
exactly, yeah.
And then we chase other things, right? And each time we get that thing, we're not fulfilled. Life is all, if we keep trying to find meaning in life, we'll keep chasing things.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if you want true meaning and happiness, is going to come from connecting with God, worshiping Him, doing good, knowing that we're going to return to Him. And ultimately, that's what life is all about. So what do you think about that?
Maybe.
Makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
So
definitely.
you said you believe in God.
Yeah.
Right? What do you believe about God? What's your views?
So exactly, like I can say, everything exists. Like God created us.
Yeah.
So end of the day, we also need to go to God after we death or whatever it happens.
Yes.
So sometimes I also think, what happens after death? So those also like, imagine sometimes, as I said, I was traveling. I used to travel a lot.
Yeah.
I used to think all these times when I was traveling. So what happens after? But we don't. As I said,
Yeah.
after
Again,
some
it's not going to
time-
come from us.
Yeah,
It's only going to come from
just
him.
thinking like the time after going some times. Okay, again to another topic.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
But end of the day, like as I said, we believe in our gods.
Yeah.
Like I am a Hindu.
Yes.
So I believe in like all the gods. Like this happens. Okay, this happens everything for a reason.
Yeah.
So I also having a hard times in UK, like struggling finding a room.
Yeah.
Then also believing in the God. Okay, these are all the phase I'll pass through.
Yeah.
Hopes for the good days. That's what. Help everyone and get a good thing back.
That's
Yeah,
what it's
that's
about.
what it's
And you know what's interesting? Even in the Hindu scriptures,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
very old.
Yeah.
It goes thousands of years. I
Yes,
think
yes.
5,000 plus
More than
years,
five,
more
yeah,
than that,
yeah.
longer. And if you look at the concept of God in Hinduism, there is a concept of one high God,
Yeah.
one supreme God.
One supreme God, yeah.
So that's what Muslims believe in, the supreme God.
Supreme God, yeah.
But the difference will be where we say that we don't believe in other gods
Yeah.
because God doesn't need helpers or supporters. He's
Yeah.
all powerful.
Yeah.
He has prophets, he
Yeah.
sends prophets. There's
Prophets.
angels that he
Yeah.
has, they help him. And many times in history what happened, when angels would be sent to people and prophets would come, eventually people would start to worship the prophets or worship other beings and deities. But there's only one creator, what we say, higher being, as you would say,
Yes,
the higher.
yes, higher, yeah.
What do you call him in Hinduism? I can't remember the name of the higher being.
Vishnu used to call
Brahma.
Brahma, yeah,
Yeah.
he's the creator,
Yeah.
all the things, yeah.
Exactly. So that's what we refer to, and we'll call him Allah.
Yeah,
Right? The
Allah.
higher being, the ultimate God. And he's the one that created everything.
Yes.
Right? And he himself is uncreated.
Yeah.
Because again, you seem like a deep thinker. If you say that God was created, then who created that thing that created God? And you'll
Yeah.
go on forever.
Yeah.
There has to be a first cause.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
Uncaused. Again, that's what we say is uncaused creator, one God, and he is in control of everything.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Have you read the Quran before?
No,
No?
sorry.
Can I give you a copy? Free copy? We're giving them out today.
So it's in English?
It's English, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If
yeah.
your eyesight's okay,
Yeah.
you'll be able to read this, right? It's
Yeah.
not a big print, but
Sure.
read it. You'll find it very interesting.